Hello, coloring crew. How are you today? I hope you're well. This is an adult coloring therapy channel for 13 years old and older, not intended for kids under 13. Thank you. My dad thinks I'm weird because I'm having what we cooked last night for breakfast. Well, I said it's going to be my breakfast and lunch. Why not? Food's food. In some countries, that's what they have, whatever they have around the house to eat. They don't always have eggs and bacon and everything. My dad said he wants a full English breakfast. I'm like, what's that? Eggs, bacon, sausage, blood sausage, white sausage. I'm like, oh, heart attack on a plate. I wanted to say to him, but he didn't. So I'll eat. Do it live late. I'm usually getting done with the live right now. So they said if you start the day off healthy, eating healthy, that will happen all day. I'm like, well, I did that one point at home. Well, I was hungry all day because I had 2 eggs, an apple for breakfast. Even my mother had that. It filled her up. But we had pizza for lunch. So that's how um that's how much that worked. I don't, yeah, someone told me that they can't be in my lives today because they have real life stuff to do. Okay, that's fine. Let's do my Instagram one with here. This is good. Mm. I remember one time my dad said, "How much pasta's left?" Oh, I said, "Enough for one person." He goes, "Oh, all right, so you can have that." He says, "I changed my mind. I'm gonna go out today." I went, "Okay." Well, when I put it on my plate, it was like heaping. I'm like, "Oh my god!" So I put half. I put half back, and I had it early. He says, "Oh, there's extra, so hey, you can have it. You can have seconds." I'm like, "Yep." So I ate it when he left. I went. It was actually. Oh, it's 2:30. He goes, "Yeah, I'm leaving early. That's okay?" But no, that's fine. I'm just like, I just had a second lunch. I'll just have the rest for supper. He left and I had the rest. And that day was a very hungry day for me because I ordered pizza later on. I'm live on YouTube, Michelle's Adult Therapy. Come check it out. Now this I have to pick and choose. Only because a lot of people's not coming no more. So I'm just gonna skip. Oh, she never comes. I don't even know who that is. Alright, there's a lot of Alicia's, and I don't know which one's her. So I'll just click on all 3 of them. Same thing with Shonda. Um, yeah, it could be that one. I don't know. Yep, yep. She watches. I'll send it to her too, even though she don't come no more. She don't come no more. She does sometimes. She does. He does. Yeah, he does. She does. I don't know who that is. Amanda. I don't know who that is. And there's another Alicia. Now going to the whole thing. Cindy comes. Yeah. Um, she don't even come no more. So the only reason why I'm doing this because they say, "Oh, send me an invitation." Well, I'll come. I promise. They're good for. Well, Lucy, I'll send it to her. Um. Oh yeah, Melby. She, they'll come for the first couple days religiously every live and say, "Oh, I'm coloring as well with you." Oh my God, this is my mother's name. Even she doesn't come, and that one don't want. I sent it to subs on YouTube, so oh that's it's Marison. Can I unsend that? They don't come. Let's see. Yeah, I sent it to her anyway, even though and it's done. We'll just give that a couple minutes to go through. I had someone tell me off for sending them messages that I'm live. She goes, I don't know why you keep telling me to go join your live. I have other stuff to do. It says, I sent everybody that. You don't want to come, just don't come. Sometimes it gets on my nerves when they say that. Leaves are turning red. And my dad will say, oh, you got a rake. I'm like, no. Actually, the lawnmower goes right over that. My brother even said it. I don't have to rake. This is the one thing he doesn't mind me doing is making sure there's like branches. Just pick up the branches. I did that one time. Every inch I did it. And Dad said, you left a lot of leaves. He says, just the branches. He can run right over them. And he goes, it's not good for the mower. Just go out and do it. I don't even know if I put it in my story. Let's see. I'm live on YouTube. Michelle's Adult Therapy. Come check it out. I'm live on YouTube. Michelle's Adult Therapy. Come check it out. It's probably going to be a half hour or hour. So you better come check it out now. It's devotion time. Michelle's Adult Therapy on YouTube. Come check it out. I didn't send it. I'm live on YouTube. Michelle's Adult Therapy. Come check it out. I didn't send it to my. There we go. That's all I'm doing. Who's here? We got 4 shy people. This one woman. She was in India, and she was having twins because they had all girls. They wanted boys, and and the one on the sonogram they showed one boy. That's most likely having two boys, and then she gives birth to a girl and a boy. She's really disappointed, and they're gonna sue the doctor, not because they have a daughter, but because what do you call it? They told them the wrong gender. Because well, there's nothing you can do. Move on. 7 people. Really? Mm. Is everybody shy today? I'll sound the horn. I remember one time I disabled the chat, so I had to start my live all over again. Ah, there you go. There's one brave soul that can talk. Hey there, Andrea. How are ya? Hey, Darkheart. How are ya? This is good. My dad told me don't chop the garlic, crush it. Hey, Kelly. I'm good. Are you having breakfast? Well, I'm having brunch. I didn't want nothing else but my pasta. So since it's just about 11, this is my breakfast and lunch. Yep. It's so good. Yeah, that'll be cool. Cool. So how are you, Kelly? Kelly Belly. No. She will love it. That's good. I mean, me and my mother used to cook once for the week, and we liked it that way. Because one time I made 2 pounds of pasta, exactly what we did here, but I did 3 cans of no 3 pounds of ground beef, and I cooked a whole, like, peppers, onions, actually mushrooms diced up really small, like wicked small. I cook it down so much that it mushes all up. And oh, you give me two legs, yay! And so you cook that down really, excuse me, really well, and then you add veggies that you want in it. So mushrooms get cooked down even more, and then you mix the beef in there 1 pound at a time. And then once you got all 3 pounds in there, it should be around noontime you start this. Then you add all the sauce all at once, even if you think it's going to be too much for the pasta. So I cooked the two things of pasta, mixed it in. You cook it just about halfway. Then you mix it with all the sauce. At one time, it was that much sauce above all the pasta. And once the pasta was done, I just left it in there and take it off the burner, and all the pasta soaked up all that tomato sauce. Man, that's what this did. Mm. Mm. I did put a lot of salt in there. So my dad says never chop the garlic. I'm like, how am I supposed to get it into small pieces? You crush it because it's just too strong. I'm like, he doesn't like nothing strong. That's okay. You can go eat. One time tomatoes was on sale. Then it was the last day of the sale, and I think I had a few days off in a row, so had that one. I got a big bag of them. Put them in the. I get them home and put them in the fridge. Mom says, "What is all those for?" Says, "Oh, I'm going back tomorrow to get more after work. Tomorrow's only like a 4 hour shift." But what are you making? I'm like, "You'll see." I was making my own sauce, and it came out so good. The next week, plum tomatoes was on sale, and I got a big bag of those. And my mom was smart. She got the jar of garlic that's already minced. Yep. Hey, Cindy, how are ya? I'm good, sweetheart. Oh, oh, excuse me. You want to know why you burp? It's the food goes into your stomach and the air bubble comes out. One time I felt the air bubble coming, and my mom says, "Oh my God, what?" Because one of our really good friends and family her husband had a pain in the stomach, and he says, "Oh, it's going up to my chest." It traveled, and it was a blood clot. Anyway, I went, "It's not nothing like that, Mom." And all of a sudden, it came out. I went, "It was only gas." And well, the friend, they called 911, and he was already gone. I think that's what you call a massive heart attack, maybe. I'm done. Yum yum. No, that's not gonna be fun until supper tonight. Maybe we're ordering out salad wherever. I'll get a salad. There's this one channel I watch. They don't make no more videos. I don't know why, but they don't. Anyway, they homeschool their kids at one point, and this kid was eating this really humongous cookie. And the mother says, there's eggs in there somewhere. I'm like, oh boy. Seriously? Let's do another crayon challenge. Did I announce those? Well, I told people about it. Oh, it's weird. This phone was plugged in and it went dead again. So I unplug it and then plug it back in. But it charges so quick. Oh my god. Let me see how my boo boo is doing. I gotta look it up. And that is red. That's good. Sometimes my goes really deep, so mine wasn't that deep. Yeah, so after this live, I'll go do dishes, put them all away, and so I might take a nap. Nap is good. So let's get my crayon sharpeners out. Alright, so now she's going to be dark skinned. So I got brown, not copper. Oh, tanned will be good. No, that's brass. Oh, you. I think that's you. I'm looking for desert sand. Or maybe that will work. Sand might be good. But there's a certain color I'm looking for. Oh, that could be part of it here. Come on, light brown, where are you? Tumbleweed. It stinks when you can't find a certain color. No. Yeah. Sepia. Where's light brown? Doesn't Crayola Crayon have a light brown? Chestnut. That's the one that used to be called Indian Red. I was so mad when they took that color out. I was saying, why would they do that? And my memory says, well, it's offensive to other people. I'm like, why? Because the Indian part. Oh. He says, well, that's not right. So now we just have to... What the heck was that? My dad's gonna go get the eggs. This way they can talk. I'm not going. Because he's gonna be over to 3 hours. It happened one time. We had enough time to go to the bank. Yeah, we went to the bank first, actually. Went to the bank, went to CVS to get my pills, and I got a few things because I was watching a program that night. Not America's Got Talent, something else. We had enough time to go out to eat and get back to watch it. And I'm like, well, we're not going out to why? It's 7:45. Oh, crap. They all got... I'm like, I'm going straight home. Dad says, no, I want to eat. I'm like, well, you can eat. I'll go home. So, let's do the color down here. And I'll write the name. So we know. Oh God, that's so light. Desert sand. That's it. Chestnut. To change the color a little bit too. How many people was mad that it was changed? No. Oh, one time I said, what color is the people's face? Brown. So I use brown. What about the hair? Brown, but go heavier. Alright, what do you mean heavier? It looked like one color to me. Oh boy. 10. I'll probably start off with 10. Maybe not. Robert. Sienna. So which one? Desert sand looks more like my skin color. Not burnt sienna looks like orangey. I might use tan and then I don't know. I was hoping for light brown, but I couldn't find light brown in crayons. What color do you guys think? I'm kind of glad when I was a kid I was not into dance. Do you know sometimes they dance for 5? They practice for 5 hours? I'm like, but why? Alright, so no one's gonna answer. Okay. I gotta make this on my own decision. Start off with time. Actually, no, 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 no. Because you want to start off with the darkest one. Because I want to shadow this in and everything. She's gonna be dark skinned baby girl. Like this. feel bad for those horses that pulls a carriage. Not because of just doing that, but I seen at one point horses dropping dead from exhaustion. And when people, oh, they could say, well, what are we going to do now? Now we can't make money. He says, don't you care about the horses' health? What, are you stupid? They should come first. And it was still alive. It sat back up because it see me with water, and everybody came. I went, whoever has a bottle of water, get over here. So I held the mouth open and gave him water. And I took his guide thing off, and I said I want to take everything off of him. He needs to calm down. And then he finally seen it my way. So he got a lot of water. He was looking better. And I was trying to get him to stand up. We all of us got him to stand up. And I said, come over here. Underneath these bunch of trees, he went right in the middle and laid down. And the owner was sitting crying, says, I could have killed the horse. I said, you know what? Just know after every passenger, water the horse. Okay. A 15-minute break after an hour. And he did. After he had one break, he marked it for 45 minutes. Even if it was in the middle of one, says I have to sit for 15 minutes to rest the horse. Okay. Well, if he was close to his destination, he will go to destination, then rest him. So, that horse remembered me, I'm telling you. Like a year later, I walked right by him, and he made a sound. I went, hey! And I hugged him. And the guy says he's retiring. He's going to go to a horse sanctuary. And he's going to live down there. He just had to finish his year. I says, it's been a year? I'm like, wow. So now I will just... He had to finish his year. Oh, no, it wasn't a year later. He was just telling me he had to finish his year up. So he was actually only a two-year-old horse. So, and he was told that he was like twice as older, and he's not even old enough to do that or something. I don't know. Or he was too old to do it. Either one. So now I'll get the tanned and go over everything. No one's listening, so that will get them to talk. Or maybe it won't. So now she's going to be a Tom girl. Here we go. It was weird. Like 6 months after my mother passed away, I get a message on Facebook. Do you know your mother's outside swearing at everybody? I went, my mom's been dead since December. Where the hell have you been? But I see her. Says, well, you must be seeing a ghost. Why don't you go up to her and say, hey, Sandy? I guess there was some people that didn't believe that my mother was gone. It looks like a girl, my girl with tan. Oh well, that's okay. I guess she's not gonna be dark skinned. That's okay. Mahogany will be her here. Yep. Yeah. Alicia got her refills for her gel pens. Once in a while, I'll just go and order them. They weren't due for another next month, late next month, early November. Yeah. You know what I could do to the hair? Get me those browns back. Yep. I'm doing something different. I can erase that brown. Give me all those browns back. Oh, you. Every single brown. Even more than what I had before. Yep. I got an idea. Got an idea for the hair. I remember one time I erased almost a whole drawing in a coloring book, a picture. Why? Even my mom said, "Why would you do that?" I said, "Well, I just try to put these in a certain." I said, "Well, I wanted to prove to the store owner, that this was a cheaply made book." And I think that he had the fixative. He says, "I forgot to spray the fixative over it." Oh. So he did one page at a time until it dried. Okay. Hey, Audrey, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Are you new here? Well, no more coffee. I should do that. Make up another account and go into someone's stream. It says, can you guess who I am? My channel name. That would be kind of fun. But I just said it out loud, so now I can't do it. I colored the wrong one. That's okay. Hey, Tamara, how are you? Usually, just this one. Weekends, I usually fill this up at least twice, sometimes 3 times. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Tamara. Hey, James. Are you serious, Tamara? Oh my god. They did that to me. They kept postponing my blood test. I went, you know what? I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I have not gotten no more pains and stuff. They wanted a blood test, a certain blood test, to see if my appendix was acting up. I'm like, I feel fine. I am not going to go another 12 hours without eating. But you can't eat no more. But you know what? I canceled my appointment. Bye. I hung up. I'm going to McDonald's. Mom says, hey, why not? You haven't eaten 2 days. Because they kept postponing it and postponing it and postponing it. I'm like, it has to be completely free from food for 2 days. I'm like, just keep drinking your water, you'll be fine. Try to call me. I said your voice. I said yes, it is. So I asked her what number they called. They had a number nowhere. Oh my God, Tamara. What's going on? Why, James? Do you wear a mask, James, at school? Oh my God, Stunad. Stunad. Oh, okay. Well, you know what, James? Those will be the kids that will get the COVID-19, and then we'll spread it. I'll actually whip my kids' butt if they don't wear the mask. Yep. Not for abuse, just to say snap out of it and ground them. That'll teach them. Because this one kid had to wear one because the doctor said he could go to school, but he has to wear a mask. So he was wearing a mask everywhere. Kept taking it off. The mother says, if you don't leave that on, the doctor said you have to be in isolation. And he had to go into isolation because he wouldn't wear it. Oh my, I just can't believe they did that. James, so you're skipping the first year of high school just because of masks? Seriously, James, you have to wear it, otherwise you'll get sick or you'll get everybody else sick. People are dying from this illness. I know, really. Why did they cancel it? Did they say? I would say, fine, I'm getting a different doctor. It worked at my doctor. Okay, we'll squeeze you in. Yeah, you can too. You just don't want to. Oh, okay, Cindy. Oh my god, I can't. People use the stupidest things, excuses for to cancel an appointment. I'm agitated when I'm wearing it. But when you go into a certain place where they require it, you're going to have to wear it. That's just another words. Oh, let's come up with an excuse to cancel this because I don't want to do it. Stupid. Well, you don't quit school just because of masks. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Can't you work from home? A lot of other kids are doing it. This one girl, yeah, I understand why you can't. They're homeschooled. Yeah, but there's this one woman keeps one of her kids home because she has severe asthma. And she's not even allowed to put that mask on, so she's homeschooled at home. They decide that they are doing all 5 days in the school. Didn't think of the people the school decides not to do. Well, they're stupid. I know there's some schools. They're going to school only half days and only 4 days a week, and they get all their work done. So, oh, one time at school, it was at Arlington, I think it was. The principal came in, says, "Kids, I did it. If you don't want to have um recess or lunch, you can leave at noontime." I'm like, okay, I'm leaving at noontime. So during a lot of kids did that because there was a parent teacher conference. So after they says, oh, whoever chose to go home, go ahead, bye. And I grabbed my stuff and ran out the door and went home. Mom says, what are you doing home? I went to my grandma's actually. They says, well, it's some kind of teacher conference thing that they forgot about. So no recess, no lunch, and then we can leave early. So they went. The principal went from class to class and told them. I was supposed to call my mom and ask her. I walked right out and went home. All the other kids, the parents made them stay. Said, what are we supposed to do by ourselves? Teachers will be there. No, they'll be in a meeting. And they told me all they did until 2 is just sit there because there was no lunch period. I think half of the kids just walked out anyway. Wait, what? Well, they stop because I knew circuits. So upset that he tried to hurt so. Oh well. Around us, open schools too. I know, Tamara. This one school near K is masks are not required. They're testing everybody constantly. Like every week, everybody gets tested. If one person gets it, they're closing it down. 15 days. See if there's any more people that have it. And if someone else has it, or something like that, I could be wrong on this. Oh boy. Wow, Tamara. Yep. There's this one class. There's every single kid wore the mask and didn't complain one bit. I'm like, wow. My friend texts me. I'm like, really? And she goes, yep. I know a couple kids had several in his backpack. So he told, so that's the only reason why he like partially through the day he would take that off and put a new one on and put that in a separate baggie in his backpack. It will last until everybody on Earth pays attention and follows the rules, James. Oh, it's until when the COVID-19 goes away. Uh-oh, she's high. In this one other class, she says her oldest son, no, yeah, oldest son, said the person that wears a mask every day without a problem. Next to the name, at the end of the day, we'll get an M or an NM. NM means no mask. Um, M means mask. And at the end of the year, we'll see who wears it the most. We'll get a special surprise. So, hey, Alicia, have you heard anything on your mom? At least you got Happy Meal. Well, this is not like a special needs kids, sweetheart. And this one kid said, sometimes it feels like I can't breathe. Says, oh, that's because you're thinking about it too much. If you just go on with your day, you'll breathe normal, and you'll be okay, because that was my problem. I had my mouth open completely wide and gasping, and this woman said, just breathe normal. That was near me. And I took a deep breath. Oh, okay. And she was watching me just in case I passed out. And I was fine. I think with special needs kids, if they're in a room, have them be spaced apart as long as all of them's temperatures are fine. I think maybe they shouldn't be forced to wear a mask because they are special needs. But you should wear a mask until you sit down in your desk and you're situated. Yeah, mine does too. So I pull it down until the top of the mask is just about to touch the top of my nose. And when I'm working out at the gym, it's below my nose because I can't breathe. I'm gasping. Well, it's not always below my nose. That's when no one's in the gym but me, and I put it below my nose so I can get a good breath. Even though I'm a mouth breather, so. The rest of the hair will be this color, whatever color this is. Still confused. It doesn't. Oh, oh wow. I just read it, sweetheart. Yeah, well, that's the UTI, sweetheart. My mom was like that. I know someone was so bad. She didn't know where she was. She just sat there at Stop and Shop. I was like, where am I? You're at Stop and Shop. What's a Stop and Shop? It's a supermarket where you get food. Is oh, I'll go do my shopping. I went, ma'am, she's what? That's your shopping. I'm like, and she sat and realized what was happening. You better call my son. So she told me her number. She was going in and out of confusion. Says, oh, and I noticed like 6 bottles of cranberry juice. So she guzzled like half of one. She says, I suffer from UTI since the day I was born. She almost died when she was like 10, when it was her, she had a really bad one, and the mother didn't realize it was that, and they put her in a mental hospital because they were like, she was freaking out and saying that, things were coming after her and stuff. Then over there, when she was just sitting there in the bed, rocking back and forth and stuff, because she was going nuts. The doctor took a blood test and stuff and see if she was all no contagious disease, and says, oh, she has a severe UTI. Let's put her on medication and she can go home. And the mother says, oh, yeah, she suffers from them since the day she was born for some reason. They did a procedure on her bladder and urinary tract. So it wasn't draining properly. And then she still gets them as an adult, but not as bad as when she was a kid. So her dress is going to be yellow and pink, yellow with pink polka dots. Oh, oh, that's right. Shannon was on. Sorry, Shannon. I wondered what Shannon. Maybe she's still on. Or maybe she's not gonna be live today. Mm-mm. She didn't go live today. All right, let's drop the subject. You know what's going to happen since you're not going to high school this year? You're going to have to do this grade all over again. And that's not fun. As the days go on, it will get better and better with the masks. I know she has custody of a grandson, and he was supposed to start kindergarten this year, and they talked about it with his therapist and everything, and they said it won't be horrible if you keep him back 1 year. And so that's what they end up doing. He goes, he told him, says, I know you want to go to kindergarten, but I think it's best we keep you home this year because of COVID-19 and try to send you we'll send you, to kindergarten next year. Because there was an all-day kindergarten at a special school, which he's going to go the following year. And they said, and if he flourishes through that, we'll just put him in first grade. And the boy says, or I can learn it at home. Well, yeah, your mother can do that. All right, Alicia, keep us posted. If you don't do the grade, you have to do the grade again the next year. What is ISD? Oh, maybe it's different where you live. It's the people who run the special needs. Oh, okay. At one point, special needs kids had to go to high school until they're 21 years old. And on the show, Life Goes On, they wouldn't let him graduate because he didn't do the special ed classes. And he even said, I'm 21, I can do it. Won't they let me graduate? And the mother said, you can quit if you want. So, but I'm just saying, James, why can't they give you like a booklet to do? Papers to do? And then maybe once a week you wear the mask just long enough to hand in your papers and get the new packet and go home and do it. I mean, why can't you do but packets? So Corky on Life Goes On had to go to school again. The parents say you do have a right to quit. You did school. They wouldn't let him go do the graduation. I think but that's the way the show ended. So I don't know. They wouldn't let him graduate because he didn't do the special ed classes. Well, they should let you do like work at home and then hand it in. Let's say you go Monday, pick up your work, right? You go home and do the work and then bring it in on a Friday. They were actually going to have me do that. I'm like, so what's the point doing it at home if I have to come for a full day on Monday? It says, no, you come to the office, you check in, and you get your booklet. They'll have to do it ahead of time. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Because of all the bullies. I says, yeah, so you get rid of the person that's getting bullied, but you let the bully stay in the school. I said, there's something wrong with this picture. I says, no, I'm not going to be chased away because of my bullies. Yep, yep, yep. What? Can you find a different school? That's what my friend did. They said they weren't going to send booklets home the new school year, so she went to another school district and they said, we'll do it. So, because they live close to that one too, like right in the middle. So after last year, they enrolled them in that one, and the mother picks it up all the work on a Monday. Actually, it was on a Friday. The teacher said because it's easier. No, wait a minute. They were gonna pick it up on a Friday, but they says, can they pick that up on a Monday because then I have all weekend to separate it. So, you know, have one packet stapled together. That's like the math, the spelling, and so on. So he does that one day. I says, oh, all right. If you want to do it like that, go ahead. Yeah, I can get my kids and my husband to help me. The woman said, you can bring it Sunday nights. No, we'll do it Monday morning. We'll see how it runs after that. And she just messaged me yesterday or the day before saying it's going smoothly. The kid sits down, does his homework. By noon, he's done with two days worth. He says these are too easy. Tell my teacher to send harder work. And he says, the mother says, oh yeah, this is just for now. Trust me, you'll get harder work. He goes, uh-oh. Then his teacher says, just do one packet a day. You'll see what I mean. Because he was like so far ahead. And there was going to be Well, he is so far ahead. They actually that district started school right on time. The next closest school is like close to 20 minutes away. There is a school 20 minutes away to the east, and another one same distance to the north of it. See if your mother can get you in one of those. Well, they can send you a packet of work since you're special needs. This is ridiculous. Weren't you almost going to go to a special school anyway? But it's like a long hike for your mother? Yeah, you told me about something, a school you're going to go to, but it's like an hour drive for your mother both ways. Yeah. Or at least that's what you told me. So, yeah. And then, even I said that that will probably be a better school for you. Don't, even if it's a hike there and back. But I think you guys decided not to do it because it was a big hike. I'm like, okay. Oh, too bad. Well, see if your mother can. Sometimes in special ways, another district will accept a student. Nobody will work with you, so you have to skip school. It's stupid. Think of that sound. Call him. But James, I would actually try the masks for a while. You always find a way for it not to go in your eyes. And if you pull the mask away from your mouth sometimes, You can take a deep breath. Easy. I would try it. Let's get Timberwolf for the wings. This one woman helped her son do that. And the teacher says, okay, he can do that. This is when they ended it. They were says, yeah, you can do that. That'll be okay when or if they start school again, which they're not. It's all online. Thank God the school provided them with new PCs, and it's for every student that can't afford one, and it's theirs while they go to that school. And if they choose to stay home and learn from home, the teachers in the school district will count it. And this one mother says hey, she does better by herself. So, hey, Kay, how are you? Can't you fold it down like I do? Wait, hold on. Where's my mouse? I'm going to show you what I do. So, I wear glasses, yes. And I wear this, which my dad said it's supposed to go like this. I'm like, there's no way it's going to go like that. I bring them down like here. And I go like this. Well, you can... No, that stays above my nose. I go like this. And I go like this. And it's out of the way of your eyes. And you can see freely. So you can try it like that, James. Or even go like that. That's about 15 minutes away. Ask your mother to call them. You mean your teacher won't be nice enough to say, here's a packet of work? That's stupid. Well, try that with the mask, like what I just did. Because I think you can do that with the way I did it. If you want it to stay like that, ask for a piece of tape. This one boy did that. He tapes it in a certain spot on his face and he leaves it there all day. I remember one time I wanted to wear a dress, but it was to school. I was in 3rd grade. This other girl was allowed to do it. So I said, oh, I can do that too? Yeah, sure, Michelle. So I walked in with the dress. You can't do gym. You don't have that. I got my pants to go underneath my dress. Well, I'm not going to let you change. How's that? I was like, okay, I'll call my mother to have her come get my extra set of clothes. So I left. I went to the office and I told them about it and says, oh, then just come sit with me, Michelle, when it's time for gym. I went, yeah, okay, but I have my gym clothes. I had to worry about it. She had a coloring book and crying. There you go. Yay. Hope they never call me back. It was the last thing of the day. He says, oh, it is? I'll go get your stuff. I'll sign you out. I just got back from helping people that got in a... Oh, my God, Keely. Thank you so much for helping them. You're a hero. I know people don't like to hear that, but in a way you are. It was bad. Oh God, what things you must have seen, you poor woman. Poor thing. Poor people. Read my last comment. Okay. Oh, good for you. It says Michelle Hay, then says, please read my last comment. Your last comment before that was Michelle Hay. Before that, there was nothing. Just to let you know. Because no, wow. Anything like life threatening? Oh, God. I guess. Yeah, it probably was too long. Oh, I don't know. All I can say is try it again. You do. Hey, one time I was doing a message and it wasn't too long. And it said, I sent it and it said it was too long. It was the same thing I just posted about the right. Oh. Could have been just an error then. That's weird. I just hope Alicia's mother will be okay. I gotta sharpen that. Oh my gosh. I can just do this. 3 cards. Oh my god. Turbo. Poor people. I remember one time I bought a 96 box of crayons because they said they added some new colors and I wanted to get them. So I went and got them and I had crayons. This one woman said to her son, "You want crayons?" But she has a whole box of 96 when you ask her for 8. I'm like, the kid said, "Can I have crayons?" I'm like, "Your mother can buy them for you. I bought these for me." But my mom said I can have some and says, "Yeah, but this is mine." So he went to grab it himself and I yanked it away. I think I was in junior high. I don't know. I don't know if it was a box of 96 or what, but I wanted another box of crayons because mine was old and they added some new colors and stuff. And the kid wanted them, and the woman says, "Why can't you just give him 8 of them?" It's just because these are mine. The heck is wrong with you, woman? You buy them a box of crayons for your son instead of having people give your kids everything instead of you buying it everything. Don't be beggars. Yeah, she didn't like that. She wanted to beat me up. And well, go ahead. I'm underage. Go ahead. That didn't look underage. Uh, okay. Whoops. I erased that one completely. I remember one time there was a tree near where my dad parks the car. I was a kid. Well, I was a lot younger. And they cut that tree down because it's not there no more. My dad has no idea what I was talking about when I talked about it. I asked him about it. He says, whose memories of that? Because I think that's happened when I was a kid. I went, I seen it. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, whatever, then forget it then. And yeah, he's insisting that happened when he was a kid. And how did I know about it? How did I see it? I'm like, oh my god, forget it. And I walked upstairs. But anyway, the squirrel was coming out of a hole that I guess was too small, and he got stuck there and he died. It was sad. And somebody was coming to get him, take it away, and she said then that the tree's coming down. I think my didn't tell my dad because after that my dad was going to New Hampshire and stuff like that to visit friends, and my grandma says no, I'm staying here because I think she had a few things planned. He goes, you want me to stay home so I can take you? No, I got a car, I can do it, I can drive. She goes, okay. And then she had them come and take it away. I mean, oh my god, I'm not even talking right. Had the tree cut down. So remember that time when it was a special day? I said, "Can I bring my coloring books and crayons in?" He says, "Yeah, why not?" So I was the only one that couldn't find them. I had them in the paper bag, and the teacher called in after and said they found them, and I went to the school and picked it up. It's funny how the janitor had him in his hand and said, "Here you go, Michelle." I looked, I went, "Yep, that's it. Thank you." And my mom says, "Yeah, starting next year, you are not gonna take um your stuff to school anymore." Because I know where I put my bag. It was near the teacher's desk. Because he says, "Yeah, leave them right here." I went to the same spot. They, no, that's a surprise. That's my coloring book. No, it's not. And I says, "Well, where's my coloring book? It was right here. How are we supposed to know where you put your stuff?" It was other teachers being mean. I went, you're mean. I hope I never go in your class. She says, "Next year you'll." Was it first grade? What school was that? And I says, "No." Was it kindergarten? I don't remember, but all I know is I knew from then on we weren't staying. Was not Alaska, so it must have been Maine. had gotten? It was like near Christmas, I think. No, after Christmas. I think it's before Easter break or something like that, maybe. He says, no, my dad was getting transferred. So, summertime, we're moving. I walked away from her. But I thank God I got the, my coloring books cup from them. Actually, my mom took me to get them back. All right, guys. I'm gonna go now. I'll be back on after Grace, maybe. Love, don't judge. Peace out.